This is Freddy from Village Yoga. Tonight is an all levels class. This is a fun class that we do every Monday night here. It's usually at 6:15, but we're doing it at 6 o'clock since we're all kind of stuck at home. I got my buddy Stephanie with me today. She's an amazing yogi and an amazing teacher. If you want to check her out for live stream, go ahead and check her out on Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 11:30 to 12:30 here. If you want to catch her on demand, what I've done on the YouTube channel now is if you go to my YouTube channel, you can find it on the webpage. If you wanted to go just by teacher, if you have one of us you like a little more than the others, just click on their list, which will show their classes only. So that is something that you can do as well. So if you want to do that, you can do that. As you all know, my spiel, we're all donation-based program. If you are in a place to do that, please do that. If you are not in a place where that makes sense for you right now, do not stress yourself out over doing yoga. Come and do yoga. If you know someone that is stressed out and needs some yoga, tell them to come and do yoga, okay? We'll all get through this together, and then we'll figure it out when we get to the other side. So in just about another 20 seconds, we're going to get going. I just want to make sure everything's off on this computer so we do not get interrupted while we are practicing. Perfect. Okay, as you guys know, we do not play music during this class. I am told, and I have done it myself, that if you take whatever device you're on and you pull up your music on your device and play it alongside of this class, you will get your favorite music with your favorite class of yours. Now, I am in the process. Stephanie has sent me a bunch of playlists. I've gotten some from a couple of the other teachers. I will be putting that content on to the web page. This will be just some playlists that go about an hour that you can put on and then you could have fun with as well. So that said, let's get going today. Let's come up to the top of the mat and stand on up. Okay, so we've all been doing probably a lot of this at the computer. I know I have lately because I've been trying to get content up. First, my goal was to get the content up. Then it was to fix the audio, which I did. And then the next thing was to try and get the picture better and better and better. And I think we're getting there with all of that stuff. So let's just start. Let's roll the shoulders up and then back and down. Good. Inhale them up. Exhale them down. Good. Two more in this direction. Good. One more in this direction. So all of us usually like that direction. Keep the shoulders back. Now draw them up, forward, and down. And then let them roll back at the bottom. Up, forward, and down. Roll them back at the bottom. Two more like this. Good. One more like this. Good. And release. Yeah, let's just take this right arm and just start swinging it back nice and easy. Big giant circles. Good. And then forward. Big giant circles. Good. Good, let's go left arm, big giant circles. We're just trying to wake these shoulders up. I ran today, so I'm a little bit tight. I also took a spinning class. Good, and then forward. All right, mount both arms. At the same time, let them open. Good. Start letting them get smaller and smaller and smaller. Turn the hands down, breathe, point the fingertips down, little tiny circles. Good, bigger, bigger. Bigger, almost like you're doing a fly in the pool. Good, backward. Now we're doing a double backstroke. And now smaller, and then smaller, and then smaller. Good. Inhale the hands up high to the sky. Let's grab this left wrist with the right hand. Pull yourself into a nice arch. Look up underneath that armpit. Breathe. One more breath here. Good. Come back up through center, switching the grip of the hands. Pull yourself this way and breathe. Good, let's come back up through center. Exhale, forward, fold all the way down. Let yourself hang heavy, just melt down over those thighs. Breathe nice and easy here. Now, the key when you first start practicing, and that's whether you're new to yoga completely or just practicing that day, is don't be in a hurry to get to your complex. Start with the simple. So this is a nice simple forward fold here. Just bend the knees just a little bit and let yourself melt down over those thighs even more. Even Stephanie with this crazy forward fold, if she bends the knees just a touch more, which she just did, and then she really melts down over them and breathes. Good. Now, you can grab the back of your calf, your ankles, your shins, whatever you got, and then pull, and then start straightening those legs just a little bit here. There it is. Breathe. You should feel the crown of your head come forward. Your weight's going to want to shift forward. That's okay. Nod the head yes, shake the head no. Just breathe nice and easy here for two more breaths. Good. For one more big breath. Good, and release. Good, inhale, halfway lift, nice flat back. So halfway lift doesn't mean just bob up and down. Halfway lift is long spine, belly's tight, core is engaged. You're long to the top of the head. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Big step back with that left foot, left hand to the mat, right hand to the sky. Nice easy twist. Engage your belly away from your thigh, reach long through the back leg, and drive through your heel. So drive through this back leg. That right knee is going to want to pull away from you just a little bit. Yeah, there it is. She just pulled it towards herself. Good. One more big breath here. Good. Let's extend that right arm up over the head, palm facing down. Breathe. We're going to pull back into this back hip socket skandasa just for a split second. As we go forward, we're going to plant our hands down. We're going to kick right up into standing split. Left foot goes high to the sky. Let the nose come down towards the knee. Let that left foot roll high. So this is going to feel counterintuitive, but it works. I want you to take your hands in front of you, rest your fingertips on the ground. I want you to inhale up onto your ball of your right foot. Good. As you come down, take the left foot higher. Your nose can start drifting towards your knee. There it is. Again, inhale, come up on the ball of that foot. Good. As you exhale, come down, take that foot just a smidge higher. Breathe. Stephanie, straight up and down right now. One more breath here, guys. Stay where you're at. Good. Let's big step back, open up into Warrior One. Big step back into Warrior One. So we're squared up toward this front wall. We rotate this left hip forward. We draw the right hip back, bending into that front knee. Breathe nice and easy here. Exhale, swing the arms down and back, chest almost to the thigh. Let's hold here. I want you to swing your right hand forward. And then I want you to switch left hand forward. Good. Right hand comes forward. Your left hand is back. As you come up, take the right hand to the high. The left arm goes forward towards the front wall. Now pull your left hip forward and bend into your front knee. You should be in a perfect hips here. Now take the hand high. You should be in a perfect Warrior One. Strong through your stance here. Breathe nice and easy here. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Good. Exhale the hands down to the mat. Go ahead and take a step back into plank. So let's clean up our planks today. So what starts to happen, and I can see myself, if my tush was this high, that's not good. Bring your tush down, breathe here. Now, reach through the heels and bring your chest slightly forward. Neck is neutral. Control. 1 more breath. Good. Chaturanga, maybe all the way to the mat. All the way low push-up. Upward facing dog. Roll your shoulders back and down. Then let's roll back to a downward facing dog. Breathe nice and easy here. 2 big breaths. Good. 1 more breath. All right, same side. Right foot high to the sky. Reach the right foot high to the sky. Reach up nice and high. Knee to the nose. Round your spine. And extend it back. And again, knee to the nose. Round your spine. And extend it back. Good. Step that right foot forward and through. Inhale up into Warrior One. We were just here. We're back in the same posture. Did you get right back to where you finished last time? I hope so. Big inhale here. Exhale and twist. Left hand forward. Right hand back. Pull yourself into lunge legs. That back heel is going to come up off the mat. Inhale, high lunge. Good. Again, exhale and twist. You're keeping the heel off the mat this time. Drop the left hand down the mat, right hand to the sky, runner's lunge with a twist. Does it feel familiar? This is where we started this flow. This time we're going to extend the right arm up over the head, palm facing down, and breathe. 1 more breath here. Pull back into that left hip socket, skandasana. Drop down nice and low as you go forward, standing split, left foot back to the high. How does this feel then compared to the one we did just a minute or so ago? Did you get right back to where you were before? Stephanie's right back to where she finished, not where she started. Good. Drop the left foot down next to the right forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Again, find that halfway lift. Belly tight, cores engaged. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, the hands up high to the sky. And then let's sit down into chair, Utkatasana. Set the shoulders down, belly's tight, cores engaged. Hands come into prayer. Let's wake up some twisting muscles. Left elbow, right knee. So she drops the elbow all the way across the knee. You'll use the bottom elbow to rotate the rib cage through. The pressure of the hand draws the top shoulder back. Now, she's going to think back and chest wide at the same time. So feel all the chest muscles engaged and feel your lats go wide. You're in a great twist here, guys. 1 more breath. Forward fold, hands down to the mat. Good job. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, the hands up high to the sky, palms come together, nice jumping back, and lift the heart up, let the head roll back, forward fold, hands all the way right back down. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Big step back with the right foot, right hand to the mat, left hand to the sky this time. Nice, easy twist. So again, keep this knee in nice and tight. Let's extend the left hand up over the head, palm facing down. Breathe. 1 more big breath here. Good. Pull back into that right hip socket, Skandasana. Good. Gather yourself up and go forward into standing split. Right foot high. Let the nose come down towards the knee. Let that foot roll high. So you might have gotten higher right away on this side because we warmed up on the other side. So again, inhale, come up onto your ball of your foot. Exhale as you come down. Can you reach that foot up even higher? Let's do that one more time. Inhale, come up onto the ball of that foot. Exhale, come down, reach even higher. One more breath here. Good. Let's step back, warrior one on that left side. So we're here. Breathe. Good. On an exhale, swing the arms down and back, chest, almost thigh. Hold here in this hover. Good. Let's extend the left hand forward, right hand stays back. Switch. Switch. Your right hand's back. As you come up, left hand high, right hand forward. Find this warrior one and draw this right hip forward. There it is. Take both hands to the high. Breathe. Close your rib cage. Strong through the spine. Breathe nice and easy here. 2 more breaths. Good. 1 more breath. Good. Exhale the hands down to the mat. Step the foot back. You're in plank. Good. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And let's roll on back to a downward facing dog. Breathe nice and easy here. 2 big breaths. 1 more breath. All right, left foot goes high to the sky. Reach it up nice and high. Push it up and back. So I like to visualize my left foot would be touching the back wall and the ceiling at the same time. Stephanie's a little higher than that in her down dog split. So she's more like ceiling. Okay? Step the left foot forward and through. Inhale up into warrior one. So sometimes a visual teacher gives you, works for you, and sometimes you have to modify it slightly. Breathe nice and easy here. 2 big breaths. Big inhale. Exhale and twist. Right hand forward, left hand back. Pull yourself into lunge legs. Inhale, hands high. We stay in lunge legs. Again, exhale and twist. Drop the right hand down to the mat, left hand to the sky. Engage your belly away from your thigh. Reach long through the back leg, drive through the heel. Let's extend that left arm up over the head, palm facing down. Pull back into your right hip socket, Skandasana, drop down nice and low. As you go forward, standing split, right foot high. Again, did you return to where you started last time? One more big breath here. Drop the right foot down next to the left forward fold, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, forward fold. Take your feet about a fist width apart, peace fingers, grab your big toes, and pull your heart down towards your thighs. Let's take some pulsations here. Inhale, bend the knees just a touch. Exhale, and straighten your legs and pull your arms away from each other. You'll feel the crown of the head drive down. One more time. Inhale, bend the knees just a touch. Exhale, and straighten. Good. So from here, you want to feel your tailbone reaching towards the sky, and you want to think, can my top of my head touch my toes? If you have nice long hair, maybe it can. One more breath here. And release. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Good. Extend your arms forward towards the front wall. From your core, push yourself up to a standing position. Sit down into chair, Utkatasana. Hands come into prayer. Prayer twist, right elbow, left knee. So we're taking it across this time the other way. So I'm pacing forward so you can see. If you can look towards the monitor just a little bit, guys. So this is what I'm talking about. My hands are here in the rotation. So I engage my chest and my back. That's going to feel it. And then the rotation doesn't change what's going on with the spine. It's the rotation of the upper thoracic spine. One more breath here. Good. Forward fold, hands down to the mat. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, bend the knees, hop, step, jump back. Let's take a vinyasa. High to low, push up, upward facing dog. Roll on back to a downward facing dog. Breathe nice and easy here. So, down dog needs to become a resting posture in vinyasa, especially if you're going to start taking our advanced classes. You need to be able to get yourself back to a base. This is like getting to a nice pace with a run where you can gather your breath, or on a bike, okay, without stopping. Right foot goes high to the sky. Knee to the nose, round your spine, and extend it back. And let's try that again. Knee to the nose, round the spine. Good, and extend it back. Good. Step the right foot forward and through. Inhale up into warrior one. So we're in this warrior one. Good. We're going to go warrior two, back wall, swivel and turn. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior, and warrior two. So straighten the leg. I shorten just a touch, not that much at all. Cock your pelvis, reach, and then tilt. Drop this left hand somewhere down below the knee. Right hand to the high, look up at your top thumb. So if you feel your shoulder blades collapsing, spread them wide. There it is. Feel your lats turn on. The gaze is up at that top thumb. 2 big breath here. Good. 1 more breath here. Good, keeping that leg straight. Let's just go ahead, and what I want you to do is just reverse it. Just reverse your triangle. Breathe. And then bend into the knee, warrior two. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Cartwheel the hands down, step back and take side plank. Vashisthasana. Right hand to the mat, left hand to the sky, open up towards the sidewall. So stack the feet. Stephanie just got a little bit of a hover here. So she likes to pick it up and just feel a little hover. You can take any variation that works for you. Release the hand down to the mat. Let's take a vinyasa to downward facing dog. High to low, push up. Upward facing dog. Let's roll on back, downward facing dog. All right, right foot goes high to the sky again. Reach up nice and high. Knee to the nose, round your spine. And extend it back. And again, knee to the nose and extend it back. Good. Step that right foot forward and through. Inhale up into warrior one. So we're in this nice warrior one. Big inhale, exhale, warrior two, front wall. Let's flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Let's go extended side angle. So breathe. So my back hip's a little hiked. How do I fix it? I take this back foot back a little bit. I bend into the knee and I let this front knee come over the front ankle. Then I find length from the heel through the fingertips, and I use this bottom elbow to rotate the bottom rib cage through. Let's take 3 breaths here. 2 more breaths here. Good. 1 last breath here. And warrior two. Good. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Cartwheel the hands down, step that foot back. Let's take a vinyasa. High to low, push up, upward facing dog, and roll on back to your downward facing dog. 2 big breaths. 1 more breath. All right, left foot high. Knee to the nose, round your spine, and extend it back. And again, knee to the nose, round your spine, and extend it back. Good. Step that left foot forward and through. Inhale up into warrior one. Big inhale, hands come up nice and high. So we're here at warrior one. The exhale is warrior two, back wall. So I need to let my feet travel a little bit to find the right length for warrior two. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior, and warrior two. Straighten that right leg, shorten your stance just a touch. Cock your pelvis, reaching and tilting. Drop that right hand somewhere down below the knee, left hand to the high. So again, think about your rib cage. Close your ribs just a touch. There it is. Now, think lats. And then think chest muscles, the inner sweep of the chest. 1 more breath. Can you exhale your hand down a little lower towards your foot? There it is. 1 more breath. Good. Warrior two. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Cartwheel the hands down, stepping back, Vashisthasana. Right, left hand to the mat, right hand to the sky. Open it up towards that side wall. Breathe. Root down to go up, spread the back wide. 1 more big breath. Let's release that hand down to the mat, taking a vinyasa to downward facing dog. High to low, push up, upward facing dog, and roll on back, downward facing dog. Again, catch your breath here. So try not to let that ujjayi breath go through your practice. The more you have as a rhythmic machine, it's going to make you very powerful through this practice. Left foot high to the sky. Knee to the nose, round your spine, and extend it back. Again, knee to the nose, round your spine, and extend it back. Good. Step that left foot forward and through. Inhale up into warrior one. Good. Warrior two. Front wall. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Find that extended side angle. We were here before on the other side. So again, use the bottom elbow to rotate through. Use the reach of the top hand to draw the top shoulder back. Reach to the outside edge of the back foot. Breathe. So we will take this posture a little bit deeper later. Just take it to where it feels good right now. 1 more big breath here. And warrior two. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Let's cartwheel the hands down, step the foot back. Let's take a vinyasa. High to low, push up. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Breathe. All right, bending the knees, looking forward, hopper, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale the hands up high to the sky. And hands come down into prayer. Breathe. So if you're here on a Monday night with us, a lot of times you will see all kinds of different expressions of postures. That's what we want. Take the one that makes sense to you. So we're going to go into dance. So this is something I like to do. Stephanie's going to turn towards me. All right? Because we're 2 different body types. So we're going to start with tree. Weight into the left foot. Right foot, ankle, calf, or groin, finding tree. So she's up at the groin. I'm at the calf. I'm cool with that. Everything's good. Hands to the high. Breathe. Good. Draw the knee forward. Pick the knee up high. Snatch the right ankle with the right hand, left hand stays high. So you're going to see two very different expressions of nataraj. Let's reach and kick and find it. So I'm barely getting my foot to my head, and Stephanie's is way up over her head. Both are fine. Breathe. I'm cool where I'm at. She's cool where she's at. 2 more breaths. Good. 1 more breath, and release. Good. Shake them out, shake them out, shake them out. So you can't let your ego get in your way of, I have to do something, or I have to do what someone else does. Do what works for you. Let's try the other side. Weight into the right foot, left foot, ankle, calf, or groin. So again, Stephanie's way up at the groin. I'm down at the calf. That's just where I feel like being right now. Hands to the high. Breathe. Set your shoulders down. Left hand to left knee, right hand stays high. Bring the knee forward, snatch the ankle, stand up tall. Good. Reach and kick and find nataraj. So this is something Stephanie and I used to do together in a Saturday morning class like 7 years ago when she was being a trainee. And she would show her incredible kick, and I would show mine. And I'm as proud of mine as she is of hers, and that's how it should be. 1 more breath, and release. Fantastic. Top of the mats. Let's inhale the hands up high to the sky. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, bend the knees, hop, step, jump back. Let's take a vinyasa. High to low, push up. Upward facing dog. Roll them back to a downward facing dog. Find your breath here. Last 2 breaths. 1 more breath. All right. Right foot's going to go high to the sky. Point the toe, roll the hip open, and bend the knee. Feel the hip stack. So think about your big toe, your right big toe. Point it down, and think about trying to touch the front left corner of your mat. I know it sounds a little crazy, but it's going to give you a good directional movement here. If you want to flip your dog here, drop that foot down, pick the right hand up, let the head roll back, and find a beautiful back bend. Some of you will rotate into full wheel. I would not be there. I would be in a nice flip dog. Let's come back to a down dog split. Step the right foot forward and through right into warrior 2. So we're in this nice warrior 2 here. We're going to flip the palm, reverse the warrior, and warrior 2. Good. Weight's going to shift into this right leg. We're going to cast this left leg off. We're going to find half moon, and then I want you to look at the wall to your left. Breathe. Just look at that wall. We just got another 2 breath here. Stephanie's there, I'm there, we're all looking good. 1 more breath. Step back, warrior 2. Good. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior, and warrior 2. Straighten your right leg, turn your toes towards the side wall. Inhale the hands way up high to the sky. Wide leg forward, fold all the way down. So let the head come down towards the mat. So the first thing you're trying to do is to create enough rotation to get the crown of your head down. If you have a headstand, take headstand. So if you can control yourself in headstand, the main thing is to lock your core in, and then the legs go up. Some of you might have caught that crazy video of me and my daughter doing it together on Facebook. If you didn't see it, check it out. It's pretty funny. She impersonated me and did it, so I put the 2 films up next to each other. It was very funny. 1 more breath, guys. All right, start making your way down. We meet down in a wide leg forward fold. Awesome. Inhale the hands up high to the sky. Warrior 2, front wall. Left hand swings forward and up. Find that high lunge towards the front wall. Hands come into prayer. Prayer twist, left elbow, right knee. So Stephanie's got a lot of range, so she's going to help us show something. So if you're first starting to find your bind, the first thing you do is right hand high, left hand hard. So this is where she's going to start. All right, then the next thing is, can she half bind, top hand behind the back? That would be it. Now, once you get here, if that reaches too much, she would take her left hand and put it on her right hip. Take your left hand, there it is, all the way down to the hip. And she's pulling herself through. If you have the full bind from there, then you would drop that hand underneath, and she just went to full bind. So if you want to see how to do that when you're not trying to struggle and do it with us, check out the on-demand later and watch how she progressed through that. It was a really nice demonstration of where to go and how to get there. 1 more breath, guys. Good. Release the hands down to the mat. Drop the left knee down to the mat. Straighten your right leg. Half splits only, please. Half splits only. Breathe. So what I want you to think about is taking your right chest plate and putting it on your thigh. Stephanie got it all the way down there. Breathe. Now draw that right hip up and back and left hip forward and slightly down. Breathe. This is very intense. Can be even more intense than full split. For her, she just said it's more intense than full split for her. Breathe. So now what I want you to do is come up high on your fingertips and straighten your arms. Stephanie's going to have her arm about mid-shin, and she's going to peel the right hand high, left hand stays down and going into a twisting Ardha Hanuman. Now draw that hip back and down. This is very intense too. Breathe. So again, the most complex posture is not always the most intense. Last breath. Good, release that hand down. Bend in the front knee and kick up into standing split. Left foot goes high. That's because some bodies are just meant to go into splits. And a half split makes them use muscles they're not used to using or not use as often. Let's drop that left foot down next to the right, forward fold, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, the hands up high to the sky. Sit down into chair. Hands come into prayer. Prayer twist, left elbow, right knee. Left elbow, right knee. Draw your thumbs towards heart center. Spread the back wide. Breathe nice and easy here. Let's split the arms. Let's just sit down another inch. We're just going to take a 2 breath here. One more breath here. Good. Forward fold, hands down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, the hands up high to the sky. Palms come together. Nice gentle back bend. Lift the heart up. Let the head roll back. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, bend the knees, hop, step, jump back. If you're jumping back, please jump back to at least a little bit of a bend in your elbows. Jumping back into locked out arms is the same thing as landing. If you ever jumped up and landed with a straight leg, it feels terrible. That's the same thing it's doing to your elbow as it does to your knee. Left foot high to the sky. Point the toe, roll the hip open and bend the knee. Feel the hip stack. Again, point your toe and think about that left big toe, and think about touching the right corner of the mat, the right front corner of the mat. Drive it forward and slightly down. If you want to flip that dog, flip it on over. Drop it down. Let the head roll back. Find a beautiful arcing back bend. And let's come back to a down dog split. Let's step that left foot forward and through, coming right into warrior 2. I'll set up this way so you can see me. Breathe. All right, flip the palm, reverse the warrior, and warrior 2. All right, half moon. Weight's going to shift into this left leg. Cast your right leg off. Find it. Breathe. Now look to your right. Breathe. 3 more breath. 2 more breath. 1 more breath. Good. Step back, warrior 2. Fantastic. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior, and warrior 2. Good. Straighten that left leg. Turn your toes towards the sidewall. Inhale the hands up high to the sky. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. So on Monday nights, you would see like 6 different variations of some sort of headstand at this point. So it would be cool. Some people would be just in this forward fold you might be in now. Some people would start going up. Pick something that works for you. Make sure you're safe in your home. So Stephanie's going wide-armed, spider fingers. Breathe. 2 more breath here. 1 more breath here. All right. Start to make your way down. We meet down in a forward fold. Good. Inhale the hands up high to the sky. Good. Warrior 2 front wall. Steph, turn this way so they can see you at the mirror. No, that way. There it is. Swing the right hand forward and up, high lunge. All right, hands come into prayer. Prayer twist, right elbow, left knee. So Stephanie's at the mirror now, guys. At the camera. So the first thing is top hand high, bottom hand hard. This is where you start, okay? The next thing is, can I drop the top hand behind the back? She's got shoulder rotation, okay? If getting there isn't there, it would be hand to this hip, and she's pulling herself through. Then it would be, can I drop the hand down and find that groin? There it is, breathe. So that's a good way to see, where do I need to stop? Because some days you'll go right to here and some days you won't. Release the hands down to the mat. Drop the right knee down to the mat. Straighten that left leg, half or full split. So again, half splits only tonight, guys. We're working on something here. You see how she drives her heart down towards her thigh and breathes? You might not be anywhere close to that. I'll show you. So I'd be here. She's there. I'd be here. Nothing wrong with where I'm at. I'm still trying to do the same thing she's doing. I'm just not as flexible as her. Breathe. 1 more breath. Good. Come up high on spider fingers. So her hands are about mid-shin. Right hand stays down, left hand peels to the high, twisting Ardha Hanuman. So what wants to happen in twisting Ardha Hanuman is that left hip wants to come up. Draw it back and down. There it is. Last big breath. Good. Release that hand down on the mat. Bend in the front knee. Stepping forward, forward fold, top of the mat. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale the hands up high to the sky, sit down into chair, hands come into prayer, prayer twist, right elbow, left knee. Feel the rotation through and breathe here. So we've been waking up twisting muscles, we've been waking up binding muscles. We're going to get into it, split the arms if you haven't already. Last big breath here. Forward fold, hands down to the mat. All right, let's try to put all that together. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, bend the knees, hop, step, jump back. Let's take a vinyasa. All right, 2 big breath, guys. 1 more breath. All right, right foot goes high to the sky. Knee to the nose, round your spine. Drop the knee almost to the mat, head up, heart forward. Extend the right leg straight back. Optional chaturanga, and then down dog split. Good, let's do that again. Knee to the nose, round the spine. Drop the knee almost to the mat, head up, heart forward, neutral spine. Extend it right back. Good, optional push-up, down dog split. Good, step the right foot forward and through, right into warrior 2 this time. Right into warrior 2. Breathe nice and easy here. All right, flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Extended side angle. Right elbow comes down to the knee, left hand comes up over the head. We're long from heel to fingertip. Breathe nice and easy here. Go ahead and take a half bind. So you could start the same way. First is top hand down behind the back. Next one is elbow inside the knee, maybe hand to the heart. I'm here. Maybe I go 3/4 bind, marrying my hands up and bringing the elbow to the front side. If you have full bind, take full bind. So let's wake up the full bind if you have full bind. You're going to need it at the top of the mat. If you want to play with bird, we're going to play with that in a second. Don't go there now. Breathe nice and easy here. 2 more breaths. Good. 1 more breath. And warrior 2. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Cartwheel the hands down, step the left foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale the hands up high to the sky. Sit down in a chair. It's going to sound wrong, but it's not. Hands come into prayer. Prayer twist, right elbow, left knee. You'll see why. Split the arms. Go into your bind. Now you're back in that bind on that right leg. If you're going into bird, weight shifts into your left leg. Just think about, can I pick my right knee up and just stand up tall? Breathe. If you're just staying in that twist, just stay in that twist. If you can kick, kick. Holding here for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Releasing down, forward fold. We all meet in a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale the hands up high to the sky. Sit down into chair. Hands come into prayer. Prayer twist, left elbow, right knee. We're not going into bird on this side. We'll do that when we do this other side. All right, split the arms. Again, you could stay here. If you want to drop into side crow, release the hands down to that left side. Your right knee will come to your left elbow. Maybe you split legs. Take 3 breaths here. 2 breaths here. 1 more breath here. Good. Forward fold, hands down to the mat. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale the hands up high to the sky. Draw the right knee up high. I'm sorry, left knee up high. Left knee, left knee, left knee. Good. Hands come into prayer. Let's go warrior 3. Strong through the back leg, drive through the heel. So what I want you to do is point your toe towards the back wall. You see how that makes you feel like the energy is just spilling out? Now point the toe down and reach to the heel. You feel how that drew it back to center? You just got to know when to point and when to flex. In side crow, Stephanie was pointing, and that's what she should do. Here, you want to reach to the heel, drawing everything back to midline. 1 more breath here. Good. Step back, warrior 2. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Cartwheel the hands down, stepping back, taking a vinyasa. So when I want to feel light, I point my toes so that I spread my energy as much as I can. When I want to feel like I'm pulling into my power, into my core, I'll tend to flex into my foot and pull my toes back towards me. Left foot goes high to the sky. Knee to the nose, round your spine. Drop your knee almost to the mat, head up, heart forward. Extend the left leg straight back. Optional push-up, down dog split. Again, knee to the nose, round your spine. Drop it almost to the mat, head up, heart forward. Extend the left leg straight back. Optional push-up, down dog split. Step the left foot forward and through right into warrior 2. Right into that warrior 2. Breathe. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior, and warrior 2. Good. Extended side angle. So again, you could go half bind. You could go modified half bind. You could go 3/4 bind. Or you could go full bind. Let's take a couple breaths here in this full bind. We're just trying to wake that body up. You know what's coming at the top of the mat. So feel the bind here, like you're pulling that bottom hip through. Breathe. 2 more big breaths. 1 more big breath. Good, and warrior 2. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Cartwheel the hands down, step the right foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale the hands up high to the sky, sit down into chair. Hands come into prayer, prayer twist, left elbow, right knee. So feel the rotation through. Split the arms. So you'll take the legs a little bit apart. She'll slide the left arm between the legs, and she'll try to bind on that thigh. You might need to come up on the ball of foot to find it. Good. Root into your right leg. Pick your left knee up, stand up tall. First thing Stephanie does is gets her knee up. Now she'll kick. Now she has like 2 or 3 modifications from here she could go into. Okay? So she'll grab the foot and she'll go back into it. Awesome. So there's always a way to make it more intense if you want. Forward fold, hands down to the mat. Fantastic. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale the hands up high to the sky. Sit down into chair. Hands come into prayer. Right elbow, left knee. All right, so we're going to play with those feet again in side crow this time. Release the hands down. Take that side crow if you have it. So as the weight shifts forward and you split the legs, now point your toes. Feel how light it makes you feel. Now flex through them and pull them back to where you feel the difference. Point again. You feel the difference? There you go. Forward fold, top of the mat. So I could see Stephanie getting higher as she pointed, and she'd come down just a touch when she flexed. All right, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale the hands up high to the sky. Draw the right knee up into the chest. Hands come into prayer. Good. Warrior 3. Again, point and flex. And point and flex. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Good. Step back, warrior 2. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Cartwheel the hands down, stepping back. Let's take a vinyasa. High to low push-up. Upward facing dog, and roll them back to a downward facing dog. 2 big breaths here. Good. 1 more breath here. All right, right foot goes high to the sky. Reach it up nice and high. Right knee, right tricep. If you fly, let the weight shift forward and try to pick the left leg up. Good. And back, down dog split. Again, knee to the nose, round your spine. And back. Right knee to the left elbow. Maybe you fly here. Maybe you just touch that elbow. Good. And kick it back. Send the right foot forward and through, coming into high lunge. Strong through the back leg, drive through the heel. All right. Right foot's forward, high lunge. Visualize half moon. Take it. Good. Step back, warrior 2. Reverse the warrior. And warrior 2. Half moon. Right back to it. We were just here. Breathe. Wiggle your left hand. Left hand swings forward and down. Right hand swings back into warrior 3. Release the right hand forward and step back, high lunge. Big inhale here. Exhale the hands down to the mat. Step the foot back. Let's take a vinyasa. So find control in that flow. That flow sounds hard, sounds complex. It's not if you take your time. Left foot high to the sky. Left knee, left tricep. If you fly, fly. This is probably the hardest part of it, these 3 moves. Then back, down dog split. Knee to the nose, round your spine. And back, down dog split. Knee to the right elbow. Maybe you fly, maybe you just touch it. And then down dog split. Step the left foot forward and through. Inhale up, high lunge. So visualize that half moon. Weight shifts in the left leg. Drop the left hand down, right hand high, right into half moon. Find it. Control yourself into it. Breathe. Good. Step back, warrior 2. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. And warrior 2. Back to half moon. Find it. Breathe. Once we're here for 2 breaths, think about that right hand swinging forward and down, left hand swinging back. Find warrior 3, oppositional arms. Release the left hand forward, step back, high lunge. Fantastic. Big inhale here. Exhale the hands down the mat, step the foot back. Let's take a vinyasa. High to low push-up. Upward facing dog. And roll back, downward facing dog. Breathe nice and easy here. 2 big breaths. Good. 1 more breath. All right, bending knees, looking forward. Let's jump forward right into yogic squat. Breathe nice and easy here. Settle down. So maybe you got to wiggle a little bit left and right to get yourself down. Let the heart come forward and breathe. So you could just stay here feeling your hip sockets open. Great spot to be. If you need a little help, you could have hands here. If you want a little more, it could be hands here. If you want to take crow, release the hands down to the mat, step your feet together into a V. Take the knees up high to the armpits, let the weight shift forward, and then just teeter into it, finding crow. Find your lift, breathe. Bring your heels towards your tush, create more lift. Rock back, relax for a second, breathe. Good. How did that one go? If it went well, go back to it. If you're having problems finding your balance, I'm going to turn sideways. Here's what I play with. I take my elbows into my knees. My hands are here. When my hands drop, I just say chest forward till I feel light, and then back. Maybe you're just playing with these rocks. Good. If you're taking your crow into any variation you want, take the one you want to take. Maybe you're dropping into headstand. Stephanie just did. Maybe you're just working on crow into a jump back. Maybe you're putting them all together. When you're ready, make your way back through a vinyasa to downward facing dog. Breathe nice and easy here. All right, let's take the right foot up high to the sky. Step the right foot to the outside of the right wrist and let the forearms come down to the mat lizard pose. Forearms down, breathe. So the back knee could be up or down. Doesn't matter. So Stephanie's got good inside and interior and exterior muscles to engage here. For me, I would go roll into the edge of your foot just a little bit. I'd have to be here because that's going to help my hip socket a little bit because I want that opening a little bit more. I have really good internal stabilizers. Okay, she's going to go flat. If you want to work into a variation, take your variation. So that could be compass, Kundiana, a lizard split, a bind. It could just be a back bend. Choice is yours. So she went into a lizard split. Very nice. Breathe. One more breath. Good. Press into the forearms and send your right foot back to meet your left. You're in a forearm plank. Breathe nice and easy here. Engage your core. Now, bring your heart forward and get the rounding out of that upper spine. Breathe. Now reach through your heels and draw back. Nice. 2 more breath here. 1 more breath here. Tiptoe forward into dolphin. So, you're in a dolphin. Dolphin, when I first started, was a posture that killed me because of the shoulders. You could just be here. If you want to take a split, take a foot high. If you want to kick up into Pinchi Mayurasana, by all means, be safe at home if you're kicking in Pinchi Mayurasana. Let's take a couple breaths here. Last 2. Good. Last 1. And release down, child's pose. Two breaths here. 1 more breath here. All right. Come up on your knees, guys, and just hold off for a second. We got Stephanie, so I'm going to want to show something in case you're learning Pinchi. Turn a little bit sideways. You don't need your whole mat. Okay. So set up for Pinchi Mayurasana. So if you're just learning Pinchi Mayurasana, if you just took a foot to the high, and then you bent that leg and just hopped up just a little bit and just caught a little bit of air just for a second. No, come on back down. Not even that much. Just a little bit less. There it is. That could be it. And a little bit more. Do it one more time. There it is. Breathe. All right. So, and relax. That could be what you're playing with Pinchi. She gets her leg so high that it wants to swing forward and take her up. The rest of us, the leg wouldn't get so high, and it would just be feel like a little float. You'd be here, and it would just be, can I feel it just for a second? And that could be more than enough. All right. Make your way back to downward facing dog. So that could be through a vinyasa or not. It does not matter. Left foot goes high to the sky. Step the left foot to the outside of the left wrist, finding lizard on that left side. Forearms down on the mat, breathe. If you're working into something, take it when you're ready. So the funny thing is once you learn to do some things more advanced, sometimes doing the prep ones get harder. When you're ready, take the one you're taking. Breathe. So she went into a lizard split. Her shoulder became behind the knee, and she takes that foot high. Last big breath, guys. When you're ready, press into the forearm, send your left foot back to meet your right forearm plank. Breathe. Create power, long spine, neutral neck. Tiptoe forward into dolphin. Good. If you want to go up, going up. If you're not going up, don't go up. So maybe it's just foot high. Maybe it's those little hops I was playing with. Maybe you're going to be like Stephanie and just press into those forearms and take them straight up. Breathe. So once she found her balance, then she drew her legs together. Very powerful. 2 more breath, guys. 1 more breath. Good. Child's pose. All the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Breathe. All right. Before we move on, let's take a twist. Come up onto your hands and your knees. Right hand to the mat, left hand to the sky. Nice, easy twist. Shoot the left arm down and through. Come down onto that shoulder, palm facing up. Good. So you could just use this right hand to push in the ground and just draw the shoulder back. I like to extend it up over the head. Good. If you want to step your right foot out, step it out. So maybe you'll take it behind the back. Stephanie likes to flip her hand palm up and then to shift her arm out to the side and then rotate open, or she'll just grab the opposite corner of her mat and pull herself down. Breathe. There it is. She just flipped it. Now she's going to rotate. Awesome. She's looking straight up at the sky. 1 more breath, guys. Unwind, come back onto all fours. Good. Exhale into a cat. Inhale into a cow. Good. Exhale into a cat. And inhale into a cow. All right, let's try the other side. Left hand down, right hand high. Shoot the right arm down and through. Again, take your progression. So maybe you're here just pushing the left hand. Maybe you extend it up over the head. Maybe you step that left foot out. Maybe you start to rotate that shoulder open and reach. Breathe. There it is. 1 more breath, guys. Let's unwind, coming back onto all fours. Very, very good. Curl the toes under, push up and back, downward facing dog. Let's take a pigeon on each side for a minute. Right foot high, right knee, right wrist, pigeon on that right side. Walk your hands forward and down. Find that resting pigeon as you breathe. So that left hip wants to go up just a little bit. A little trick is bend your left leg just a little bit. Bend it, point the toe towards the sky. Good. As you straighten it, pull the left hip down. There it is. That might help you wiggle back a little bit. Again, let's try it again. Bend the left leg just a touch, maybe all the way up. Good, and then let it go back down, and then draw that hip down. There it is. That should find some ease. You're going to be here another 30 seconds. Just relax. Last 3 breaths. Last breath. All right, let's walk the hands back towards the hips, finding a little back bend. If you want to bend the knee and grab the ankle, bend the knee, grab the ankle. If you want to kick into a back bend, kick into a back bend. Maybe you take mermaid, maybe you go royal pigeon. Stephanie's going to go royal. So, mermaid would be foot into the elbow crease, hand up over the head, taking the bind. She's in a royal. She's pulling the foot to the head. Release the hands down at the mats. Curl the left toe under, send the right foot back. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Put that foot on down. Left foot high to the sky. Take the left knee, left wrist, pigeon on that left side. Walk the hands forward and down. Breathe nice and easy here. Again, inhale, bend the right leg, point the toe straight up to the sky if you can. As you point it back down towards that back wall, draw that right hip down. There you go. So Stephanie actually used the foot to walk herself back a little bit more. Let's try that one more time. Inhale, bend that leg. Exhale, and straighten it. Maybe walk yourself back just a touch more. There you go. Now you got 30 seconds here, guys. Just breathe. Last 3 breaths. All right, let's walk the hands back, finding a little back bend. If you want to bend the knee and grab the ankle, bend the knee, grab the ankle. If you want to kick into a back bend, find it. If you have a variation, take your variation. One more breath. And release when you're ready. Good. Curl the right toe under, send the left foot back down, dog split. And then put it on down. All right, bending the knees, looking forward, jump all the way through onto your tush, both feet forward. Good. Remove the flesh from the sits bone, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale the hands up high to the sky. Forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Just melt down over those thighs. Breathe. You got about another 2 or 3 breaths here. Just relax, find some ease, create some length. And let's come up. All right, right foot comes in the groin, left foot is long. Forward fold towards your left foot, Jani Shirshasana. Melting down over that left thigh, let the head come down towards the shin. Top of the head's reaching towards the toe. Just relax and breathe. One more big breath here. And let's come up. Open up that right foot like a hurdler, go over a hurdle. Left hand will come across the body. Right hand comes up over it. Here you have a lot of choices. You could just put your hand on your right hip. You could take your hand underneath your leg and go for the ankle. You could straighten that right leg out and go into floor compass. Choice is yours. Breathe. Last breath. Let's come on up. Swing your right foot over your left knee, please. Inhale the left hand high, twisting towards the right wall. Drop the left elbow across, sit up tall. Breathe nice and easy here. Create rotation. Look over your back shoulder. Grow long, tailbone to crown of head. Big inhale. Exhale and twist. Again, big inhale and exhale and twist. All right, let's counter twist. If you want to take a baby hopper in your counter twist, do that. If not, just counter twist. Baby hopper, right hand grabs the top side of that left foot. She's doing on her forearm. You can do it also on your hand. Choice is yours. And release. Good. Both feet forward. Left foot comes in the groin. Right foot stays long. Forward fold towards that foot. Breathe. Melting down over that right thigh. Breathe nice and easy here. Last big breath. Let's come up. Open up that left foot like a hurdler. Right hand comes across the body. Left hand goes up over the head again. Find your nice stretch here. Breathe. Take your variation. And let's come up. Good. Swing your left foot over your right knee. Inhale the right hand high to the sky. Let's twist towards the sidewall. Drop the elbow across, sit up tall and breathe. Feel the rotation through, looking over that back shoulder. Breathe nice and easy here. And let's counter twist back the other way. Nice easy rotation back. Maybe that baby hopper, maybe not. And let's come back to the center. All right, both feet forward. One more Paschimo. Big inhale, hands up high, forward fold. So there's a couple stretches I like to do at the end of every class because I think they're really good to get the body just to kind of process everything you've done. This is part of them. All right, let's come on up. Wide legs, nice wide leg. Sitting up tall. So maybe you better start with your hands forward. Maybe you're here. Sit up tall. Can you walk them forward a little bit and then drop your elbows down and pull your heart forward? This could be it. If you got a deeper variation, go for it. So Stephanie has really open hips. The only thing stopping her from more rotation is the actual floor. And let's come up. Very good. Both feet forward all the way onto your backs, guys. Just melt down onto your back. Hug the knees into the chest, rock gently side to side. Let's drop the heels down close to the tush. Hands by your side for bridge. Hands up over the head for wheel. Choice is yours. We're going to do 3. You can do all of one, all of the other. You can do a mix of the 2. Choice is yours. Stephanie's starting in a nice bridge. I'm sure she will take at least 1 wheel before it's all over. And then release down, windshield wiper your knees left and right, left and right, left and right. All right, so second one, wheel. So if you're going to wheel, what I want you to do on this first wheel is I want you to walk your feet a little bit forward, not a lot, just a little bit. Did that release your pressure in your back? It should have released some pressure from that lower back. Breathe. Good. And then release down, windshield wiper the knees left and right, left and right, left and right. All right. Last one, bridge or wheel. If you're going back into that wheel, this time what I want you to do is maybe walk your feet a little bit towards your hands and feel how that feels. It'll feel a little bit different. Might be a little crunchy. If you're feeling one specific vertebrae, try to think about lengthening that vertebrae. Good. And then release down. Windshield wiper those knees left and right, left and right, left and right. All right, you got about a minute to play here. So if you want to go into shoulder stand, headstand, handstand, forearm stand, if there's a posture we did earlier you want to do again, do that. You got about a minute, so go ahead and take it. That's going to be somewhere around 10 to 12 breaths. Stephanie's playing with handstand today. So the key is when you get to what you're playing with, can you find calm? Can you just enjoy it? We're approaching halfway. Have you settled into your posture? Are you still fighting it? For these last 20 seconds, can you just calm and enjoy whatever this posture is? Last 10 seconds, guys. Nice stuff. That was impressive. Giggles are good. All right, guys, come on down. If you're in shoulder stand, go into plow and then come on your back. If you're in headstand or handstand, maybe a child's pose, then hit your back. All right, let's come all the way onto the back. Hands up underneath the bum. Lift the heart up with the head roll back. Let's find fish pose, Matsyasana. Breathe. And then release down. Happy baby. Grab the outsides of the feet. Pull the knees down towards the armpits. Find that happy baby. Rock gently side to side. And when you're ready, release out, finding fun and relaxation, Shavasana. So finding Shavasana is a very important part. Let yourself digest whatever it is you just did. So the reason we give lots of options here at Village Yoga is not everyone's at the same level. If we went running, I went running with a friend of mine the other day, and she is so much faster than me that trying to keep up with her, I would have hurt myself. So what did I do? I didn't. And then she had the choice of whether to slow up and run with me or just do her own thing. If you went lifting with me, if I put 300 and some pounds on the bench press and took my set and looked at you and said, all right, your turn, you look at me like I was crazy. So why don't you take yoga the same way? And I see this so many times in yoga practices. People see someone in the room do something, they're like, oh, I'm going to do that. And the remarkable thing is every new yogi I see quickly identifies who they think is the strongest yogi in the room, and that's who they try to follow, regardless of what's going on in the room. Stay within your practice. Pick the options that work for you. So this week's been a really interesting week for me, with all the craziness going on. My youngest daughter was quite sad for a little while. And we're close, and I finally got her to talk about what she's sad about. And so if you have someone that is supposed to be graduating right now, whether it's high school or college, or supposed to have a bar mitzvah or a communion, or something that happens once in a lifetime, at a specific time, with a specific group. Maybe it was a wedding, maybe it was whatever it was, a birthday, a 50th birthday, a 21st birthday. Think of that person now and reach out to them. Take some time to tell them that you appreciate what they did and recognize whatever achievement it was that they were going to get, because they're probably not getting that recognition in the way that they deserve. So my daughter, they were inviting her back to BU for something in the fall, and they'll give her her diploma and this and that. And to me, she said, it's just not the same as graduating with my friends and saying goodbye the way everyone else got to. And my answer to her is, it wasn't fair. But there's nothing we can do because sometimes things just aren't fair. But if you have someone in your life with a life event that fell during this period, reach out to them. Send them some love. Send them some understanding, some compassion, and most importantly, some support. So when my voice went quiet, did you search for something? Or did you just live in the moment? Let's start to bring some attention back to our fingers and our toes, giving them a wiggle. Pull the knees into the chest and give them a hug. And then roll to your left side and then push to a seated position facing the front of the room. Hands come into prayer at heart center. Invite some loving energy and release some energy that is not serving you. Big inhale through the nose, big exhale out the mouth. Ha. Thumbs come to the third eye as we bow forward. Namaste. So if any of you out there were supposed to have a life-marking event this last few months or in the months to come, I wish you happiness and success in whatever that was. And if you know someone that is a little bit down now because they're missing out on something that they were looking so forward to that got changed, go ahead and send them some love. Until we all can be in the studio again, namaste.